Good morning, Greg Webster over here. Today we've got a set of tracks we're going to be changing on a John Deere 333 skid steer. We're going to see how quick we can get it done. We are not ready to do it at all. So Keith and I, this is Keith. There's little Brandon over here hanging out, AKA the bear. We're going to get a set of blocks to lift it up and use the bucket to get it off the ground, and another excavator and a chain to pull the old crappy ones off and put the new ones on. We are literally not ready to do this at all, and we're going to time ourselves and see how fast we can do it. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoy. We're going to go over a few fundamentals of changing tracks. We've been doing it a lot lately, unfortunately. Seems like we get about 700 hours on a set of tracks before they turn into banana peels. We've got a new set right here from Rubber Track Solutions. Shout out to Rubber Track Solutions and Coastline Equipment, Oxnard. So we're gonna get going, you guys. Check it out, start to finish. I think we can do it in under an hour. We don't have the machine pulled up. The tracks are just laying here on a pallet, strapped down. We don't have any of the tools pulled out or anything. So check us out, stay with us. And hopefully we can teach you a few things to do and what not to do. We got to be able to get to both sides of this thing and get blocks under the back of it. It does help when you got excavators to do this. This is what this track's got 700, maybe 750 hours on it. It's already just shredded. We keep our tracks really tight because people are always running through the debris, side hilling. So when you keep your tracks extra tight, they go out quicker. I don't think you need it. You got a radio? So you know you're all the way down when this bump pad right here is hitting the frame. This bump pad right here hits the frame. You know your loader frame, your loader arm is all the way down. And we've got these blocks in the back lifting it up. Basically the tracks are like bicycle chains. Oh, there it went. Look at, get in there. See all the grease coming out? That's what keeps the track tight right there, all that grease. You got a push broom or something you can stay busy with? Yeah. Grease ram inside here. You want to make sure that's all the way pushed forward. I heard it do a solid metal to metal contact. It didn't sound like it was spongy, hitting dirt or mulch or anything in there. So I know that wheel's pushed all the way forward. This is when another excavator comes in handy. little barbaric there. We need to get some of those track bars that people make and sell. If anybody knows where we can get them, please let us know in the comments. As soon as we put that hammer in, it was like a slip, you know, it allowed it to jump up and slip on. As he's pumping, the pistons coming out, pushing this. After about an hour of running, it's good to come back in here and give it a couple more pumps and check your track tension, because they will stretch like a chainsaw chain or any kind of chain. After it gets hot and works in, it'll stretch and then it'll be loose. So you gotta hit it with a couple pumps to get it back to the proper tension. Shout out Rubber Track Solutions. Our guys over there, Carly's got them on lockdown. It's the best price. Get your tracks. They ship anywhere. Prestige worldwide. Everybody, there's Iron Mike. That's the guy right there. Mess around at Greg Moritz, you get thumped by Mike. I think, what does it take, like a tube per side, a tube and a half per side? So just the grease alone is $15 to pump the track up. It's a wrap, folks. That's it. So that's a wrap. 1 hour and 16 minutes is what it took us. A little barbaric, archaic, down and dirty, semi-dangerous. You guys got to be careful doing this. Don't try this at home. I've been doing this for over 20 years. And there's always the right way, the wrong way, and Greg's way. Today you got Greg's way. Don't try that at home. Don't think you could be me, because it's been years of experience grinding in the trenches to be able to pull that off. I challenge any one of you to change a set of tracks on a 333 skid steer in under an hour and 16 minutes. That's it, start to finish. Global Media Productions, Greg Rentz, my man Keith, Iron Mike, Rubber Track Solutions, Coastline Equipment. That's a wrap.